Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our computer system lab. And today we have a fourth lab. And in fourth lab, we try to do some more practice on the Linux scripting directly. OK. And if you remember last week, we were working on some script that was the basic script for mathematics. So I will try to little bit use the same script, but some important part. OK. So first of all, what we do always create a document for our work. OK. So what is example? This is a suppose lab 4. OK. And we can go to our lab 4. This is always good practice for work on. And we can create example math.sh. If you remember last week, I think I was closed on such a script. So you can create a script very easily. First line, what was the first line? Bin bash. Do you remember bin bash? What was that? It will decide which interpreter you are going to use. That's all. So I'm using a bash, right? OK. So very first line here. Uh, if you remember last week, just try to do that. Example, last week I took a one number. What was that? It was the constant. OK. Fixed value. And if I use such a way, what was that? It was variable. Very simple. We did that. OK, last week, if you remember. But this time I want to ask the user, please give any number. I mean to say the value. This time, please ask the user take value, because in examination and homework, we give such a task. Example from the file, from the user. That is important. So what we can do first here, you can always write a very nice echo command. Example, enter first number or value, whichever you think, please do that. Simple. OK. And then after, don't give this number here. Ask the user. User will give. OK. So like other languages, we have a different functions. But here we have the Linux command. Which command I need to pass? There is important command. Anyone knows? Very important command, read command. Please use the read. And after read, you can give, you go to the internet. This is the practical, syntax. Please go and see how so read variable. That's all. So I can pass a. So a mean to say my variable. It can be x, b, whatever. Think. OK. So this is the one number user will give. True. Now what we can do? We can copy such a line of code. How we can copy? Do you remember? One YY. It's not one YY right now. It is two line. Think about very quickly. So what I wanted to use 2 YY. So 2 lines are copy paste here. Very simple. OK. So now just change it. This time what number will come? Second number will come, and second number cannot be the same variable. Think about what should I give the name? B. OK. And think about that. And then what we can do, create a new variable. What was the variable? Sum. So if you want to add to number, what we used last time? Which command? You can see the document as well. In the document, there is a expression command. Expression command. Use expression command. And what was the rule? The rule was space. After space, dollar value of the variable. It is called the value of the variable. $a value of the variable. Dollar symbol, remember, and space value of the second variable. And it is done. Now print the result. So you can print your constant value here, and then after sum. OK. So now what happens here? We are able to print the two numbers, but number will be decided by user. Now, how we can execute the script? Do you remember? You can check the permission and you can do that. I told you. OK, but because I'm going quickly and try to do that, so directly I can use a bash. OK, it is also good for me because my master machine is the bash. Now what I can do here and execute it start. So first number you can then now the 12 will be stored in which variable? A. Second number and sum will come. So I open in that, please check. So in this way, please let me know. I didn't do nothing special. I just teach you the new command, read command. Which command? Read command. Read will help you to take the value from the user. OK. So let me know, guys, is it good for you? Is it working or any problem? in your terminal. It's okay for everyone. Check out. So if you are following the same, there should not be any problem. The condition is you should be connected on the server. If you are on the server, then it is okay. If you're not on the server, not okay. Very simple thing. So same way, guys, you can do other task. Now I try to change my script little bit. How I can change my script? Now I want to short my code. Mean to say, I don't want to use echo. Is it also possible? So what I wanted to use, I want to remove this echo. Okay. And here in front of echo, I will use directly read command. It is also possible, guys. So directly I can take a read command, but with the read command, we use a P option. What is P? You know, P mean to say prompt. So my prompt will be same. But what was the A? Variable. Please see, this is very nice. Okay. Same way do with another command, another number. What should I write here? Read -P and what should write? B. It is also okay. So you did your code a little bit shorter as a professional way. You can also try this one. So what is the answer? Same way. So check out. So you can also use a read command. This is your choice. There is not a restriction. Whichever you feel best, try that. So this is directly the read command with prompting. We call read with prompt. And directly you can store into the variable. Check out, this syntax is working for you. So now last week or this week, again, I'm using expression command. Okay, but this time I don't want to use expression command. Suppose, what should I write here? More professional and more bash. Some is also good. You can also make your script very easily. So what should I write here? $A plus $B. It is very nice. But now you have to put in the expression. So put this bracket. Right? Very simple. And then after, in the front, you need to put the one important symbol that will print the value. What symbol will help me? $. Task is solved. Okay. So, okay. Check, please. This is the more professional way, quick way you can try it. If we ask you expression, only expression need to use. If we don't ask you, up to your choice. I hope you understand. In examination, if we ask something, please follow that. Otherwise, you can use anything. So guys, this is called the expression value method. Is good for everybody. So I told you one task you can do with different options. So now let's see, I don't want to use this method. I want to use one more method here. Sum. So this way I will teach one more command, which is also important, which solve a lot of mathematics things. So now let's see what I wanted to use here. I want to practically, obviously, I need to add two number, but syntax will be changed. A plus B. Okay, so what I can use here, I can print here echo. And you know what is the echo command? Echo command print. So it is print. Okay, what is going to print? It is just print a, let's see, this constant string. Okay, now this value I'm going to send into the new command, or maybe not send, maybe connect. For connecting this command, what we use in the Linux? For connecting one command to another command. If you want to connect two commands, what we use in the Linux? If you want to connect two commands, what is the name of the operator? Vertical bar. What is the vertical bar name? Teacher maybe discuss in the lecture. What is this name? Please look in the screen. No, pipe. Very good, pipe. Okay, this is or. Look, okay, but the time comes for the only pipe. Look here. So can you see, I can connect my expression with the pipe, and after pipe, I will use very important command in the Linux. That is called the bash calculator, BC. BC, maybe you can read later on what is BC. BC is a bash calculator, very simple, nothing complicated. Okay, now what we wanted to do, again, we need to make a expression the whole. How we can make expression? No, expression is a command, okay, for mathematics. But right now, expression in the bracket, look here. It's okay now? Try to understand, I'm creating the whole big expression which joined two different commands. And here you see how many different commands? Echo plus BC. Very simple, nothing special. Now, because I want to teach the rule and syntax, now we need to put whole expression into the variable. So which symbol I should use? Which operator? Here. No. Please look here. What is this? Yes, same use here. Okay. Can you see right now? So when you go for the scripting, you find such a syntax everywhere in the world. So what happens now? It is basically the whole command in the form of expression. You are saving into the variable. Which variable? Sum. So guys, let's try to do that. It is also working for me. So now this is your choice. Which method you like, go for it. BC bash calculator. BC is a bash calculator for calculation. Calculation example, mathematically addition, subtraction is greater than, lower than. When you go to the internet, you can find a lot of stuff. You know, less than is greater than, mathematically operations, you know, professionally we use that BC command. So I need to give you the way as well. So please try to think. Okay, so guys, let me know, is it good for you? So this way you can solve such a task very easily. Okay, now try to change the script again. Okay, what I wanted to do, in your document section, there is a one section parameter. Please look parameter in your document section. It is written parameter. Okay, so now I don't want to use such a how to say read command. Please see here in this example, last week we take the value into the script. Okay, and today we take the value from the keyboard. It is true. Now the third option, you can take the value not from the keyboard, not from inside the script. You will take the value as a parameter. Okay, or in other language we call command line argument, CMD, right? So now how we can do that here? Last week I think I teach you the one important command, set command. You remember? So let's go back to there. I wanted to show you once again. What was the set command? Do you remember? Which will display everything. Okay, but after set command, I can also give such a number. I can set my parameter 10, 20, 30. So can I print it? What is $1? 10. What is $2? You see here. So guys, I will use this dollars phenomena here. I hope you can get it. So how we can use the dollar? Very simple. Please go to the same script again. Here. Multi-comment, put it here. We don't need this line. Okay. This line no more required. Simple. Okay. Now what is required here? So these two lines will be not working more because it is a comment. Okay. So what I wanted to change, just change here. Because $A was the variable. This time I want to take the value as a parameter. So what should I write here? $1. You see, you saw in my screen $1. What was $1? Now $2. Task is done. Simple task. So this time I change the input mode. I should say input mode. Let me know, is it good for you? So what we can do, save it. So when you execute the script, you have to tell the script that here, pass the value here. Which value? Example 10. Next is example 500. So you know what is the 10? $1. Think about $1. What is the 500? $2. I change the input mode. Okay, later I will tell you how we can read the value from the file as well. Maybe number can be stored in the file. It is also possible. So think about. So let me know, guys, is it good for you? You understand what is this $1, $2? But there are some special variable. You can see under the parameter in your document, there are such a task, special variable. Let's go to the example Vim. I want to teach you special variable very quickly. Param, example param.sh. So I'm going to create a short script.
You go back to the previous script. Yeah.
Please here.
What does the double dot
Here.
do?
Which double dot here?
The one on line 3.
This one. This one.
Yeah, that.
That are the multi-line comments. That means these lines are not executable. Just like a dummy lines. I should say multi-comments, multi-line comments. And you know, this hash mean to say single comments. So these two lines will not execute it, and these line will be not executed. So example here. So let's see. I want to remove the hash. Okay. Now I can put here. These 4 lines no more in my script, but I can do.
So the bin bash won't be executed?
No,
the first time?
It will be executed, but it is also the optional. It is also the optional because from bin bash you can decide, because here I use this operator. It is a preprocessor. This is called the preprocessor, like a hash include dot something in C language. Same thing. So it is deciding your interpreter. So sometime I will, because this first script is I'm using, that's why I'm using today. In next script I will not put anytime bin bash. You will see, because I'm right now in the master shell. So what is the master shell? Here, this is your master shell. So example, how you print the master shell? Look here, bash. Bash is my master. So I have no need, because I know I'm working in the bash. I can follow those things. If your shell is different, then you follow the rule. Every shell has example, C shell, corn shell, Borne shell. This is the Borne shell, bash shell we are using. It's the most popular. Got it? So let's see. Let me know. So let's go to the param. Param.sh. So very first line, it is also optional, but let's try to do one more, because you should remember bash. Okay, so now what is the task here? You can see in your list here, example parameters. Under the parameter, look here. Let's see the task number A. Please try to do that. Just need to print here. Can you see? I put it here. I just copy from your document. I put it here. Look here. This is the task. Very simple. How to solve that? Very simply way. Create a script which write out the number of parameter given in the command line. So what in the bracket, it is the help, echo and $hash. And then after echo, it is your help. Now, but as a professional, you should write such a way to teach well. So example, total number of param. Look here. This is good. Think about, right? So guys, there are more tasks A, B, C, D. Please try to find such a task are there. I will use an important special variable. I will not copy any time other ways. OK, think about. So what I wanted to use here. I want to copy such a line. How I can copy such a line? One YY, only one line. OK, and paste here. OK, insert. So now can you see? I want to quickly do that. So here you can write here . First param. So what should I write here, guys? $1. Okay. Let's go with the second pair.
So
What should I write here? 2. Okay. Bit number. What should I write here? $. Okay. And script name. What should I write here? $0. I told you, I think I show you maybe $0 or somehow you can try. Maybe script name, you will see the result, what will happen, we will see. And bit number, we did it. And important is also you can try maybe one more parameter. These guys, I'm telling you today, the special variable. Okay. Here, all param as single word. So here, if you want to write all argument as a single word, then what we should write now here, star at the rate of. Here, just follow me here, all param as separate word, different word, something you can write here. Okay, so think here, I use a simple command echo, and in echo I use all the special variable which is exist right now. Okay, almost I use maybe 1 or 2, you can see when the time comes. So what I use here, what is the name? Special variable, which deal with the only parameter. True. So let's see here. Okay, so now what is the script name? Param. Example here, you can write here 500, 600, 700. So how many number pass on the command line parameter? 3. You can see the result in front of you. So I can show you once more. Just a moment. I want to show you my script. This is my script, right? And here you see the result. Please see and read it. And for your understanding, I put in the bracket the convention, why I use that. I hope it will be okay for you. Here, this is a single word. 500 space 600 space 700. But this is mean to say this is a separate string. 500 separate, 600 separate. You know, that's why I put it here. So that's why you see I use such a way. Okay, dollar at the rate of $. So some scripts later you will do when I will directly use it. So then you can understand more. Okay, but think. So guys, let me know the special variable is working in your terminal the same way which I used. So that's why I created a short script. So try to create a task number I. Now this is your task. Can you do that, please? Task number I under the parameter. Let's do that. Please, you please do that. I will do. Don't worry, but you please do that, everybody. So what should I write here? Clear. And example, give the name example, some product, something. Okay, .sh. So here you can see the task number I also pasted here in your chat. It is very, because right now if you are using a putty, I think you cannot do that. But if you are using a PowerShell, it is very Control C and Control V. Okay, and here you see, so here I can write here. Here you have to write. So please read the task. Script which give back the sum of the first 2 numbers, or not 2 number, parameter. Okay, now it is written specifically parameter, and add of the 2 parameter multiply with the 3rd parameter. So try to solve that. You can use two options. You can use a first way and second way. I have given it two way, right? First way with the expression. In this task, it is written use expr. Other way, you can use a this option. So which you like, please do that. So what to do that? Very good practice. Always create your own variable. Very good practice. Always. Example result one. Okay. And always look at that because in variable we want to put a command. So this is the rule. Then after expression. And expression is a command. Okay. And then after what we wanted to use dollar first parameter space second parameter. And we have to add how we can add with make a short expression like this. It is written in your help. Okay. And then after multiply. And I told you multiply, how we can do the multiply. There was a rule last week. I told you, I think in the last, when I closing the session, multiply symbol always with this. Yes, this slash. Okay. And then multiply with the third. Okay. So almost we are done. Now, what we want to do, echo, what we can use, print the result. Or you can print whatever you want. Now, what will happen? Let's try to see. So first parameter 2, second parameter 3, example 4, see, syntax error, $1. That means it is not able to read here. So syntax error, need unexpected token $1. Command substitutions is failed. So how we can solve it? Let's go there. So we use a backtick. It is true. Okay. But the expression command is telling us we don't like this bracket because it is not the value method. Expression command, we don't use such a bracket. So what we can do, but we have no chance. We need to do that. So we have to remove the effect of this bracket. But expression command, you can use such a way. Put the slash in the front of bracket. That means it will be considered as expression, but effect will be removed. Okay. Be careful about the spaces. Okay. Look here. And I hope it should be working. And let's see. It is done. So you understand the story or rule of the expression command. That is important. But second way, your task is almost solved.
What is the backward slash?
Backslash will basically remove the effect of this bracket because expression command directly we can give the brackets. It is not acceptable. But if you want to use this one, you need to give the backslash. Okay, this is the syntax and rule.
But why doesn't it like the brackets?
Because here we have a 3 parameters, 1, 2, and 3. Think about the operator priority, multiply, you see, that's why we use that. Okay, so now what is the last option which I given you? It was not in the task, but you can try result 2, which is the more professional way you can try. So what should I write here? Very simple way, $1 plus $2. Okay, what you wanted to use, make expression like this, $1 and $2, and then after multiply with the multiply here. Don't care about this. Okay, because this is not expression command. So multiply with the $3. Very simple. So here you create a one expression, multiply with the 3. And also there is no problem with the spaces. Okay, and make one more expression together. Okay, you got it. So in this way, you can also try that one. And Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, for 1+2, like
Look here, because this is the rule in the expression. Expression multiply always with this bracket, you know.
Yeah.
So you can see here, it will basically make the effect of the any operator. Example same here. So directly you cannot give this bracket. If you want to make the effect of the bracket, so you should use slash. So slash will just like a helper, I should say. This is helping. This is expression. Okay, so now here, what we can do? So now 1+2 is added and multiply with the 3, third parameter. Now a big expression, final expression. Okay, now your one expression is ready. What symbol will help me? Dollar, right? So what will happen? What is the next line? Should be echo result true, and try to see it is the same result. So just I change my way of working. You can try that one. So which is good for you? You can try up to your choice. See. So this option is clear to you guys. What is happening in the computer system Linux? How we can solve the scripting in different ways. So which method you like? Try that. Which is easy for you? Okay, guys, I hope you can get it. Now, can you solve the task number H?
Could you go back to the code?
Please go to the task number H. What is the script name? This one. Look here. So task number H. I think task number H. Wait. I'm sharing in your chat box. Task number H is different. I'm sharing in your chat box. Just a moment, everybody. In your chat box, the task number H I sent you, and also in your document. Can I open the script?
Yeah, but my code gives a really weird error.
So please follow it if you are following, because expression, the problem is with the spaces. So that's why sometime I use, sometime I don't use. So better you can use another way. So I'm going to open it here. So what is the task? This is the task. Can you see? Try to do that, the task. Create a equation value. So think about this time you have to take a number, not a parameter, number, variable, I should say, variable from the keyboard. And I have given you the command in the beginning. Which command? Read command. Please use the read command. And then after, what we have to do? Your prompt P. And then after, you can set your prompt, enter X, something like that. And then after, you can store the value in any variable, example A. So it is done. Now result. So always create a good variable result. Now this is your choice. What do you wanted to use? Do you want to use the expression command, or do you want to use the value expression method? So I will use this method. You try with the expression command. So what is the equation? X square. X square. So what is X here? A. So A square. How I put a square? This is like this. Sorry, this. This is my A square. A X square. X square plus 2x. 2. Very good. 2 multiply A. Now constant. X square plus 2x plus 3. Can you see 3? Maybe your choice. whatever the given. Okay, so now the value of the whole expression. The final result will be displayed with which variable? So this is very easy method you can try, but you should try expression method, which I used previously. Okay. So I want to execute equation and do enter the value, example 3. It will give the result. So it is open in front of you. Try. So now please go to the next session, next section. That is the important filter pipe. Please see there is a important commands: cut, more, head, tail. Can you see the section in the document? In the document is there, right? So let's start that. Okay, so the basic things we are done. Now a little bit more. Okay, so what we can do more here? Let's see. Let's see the task. Look here. Maybe I want to check here. Task number A, a very short task. Very quickly you can do that. So here give the name example first underscore last, something like that. Okay, open it. You can use VI, you can use Vim. There is not a problem. And here, see, it is very simple task. You know, task looks like a big, but one command can sort it. Here. Okay, so we need to write a script which can print out the first few lines of any file in the system. Okay, the file name should be the parameter. Okay, and the n value choice should also be the parameter. That means we need a 2 parameter. Okay, so that means you are reading the file with the parameter. So first of all, very good idea. Try to create a file. Example echo. How we can create a file? With echo very quickly, but you have a lot of ways. Okay, so let's see. I want to put example 12. Okay, and I want to put one more example, this one. Okay, so how many numbers in my file? 3 numbers. Practically there are 3 lines. Okay, 3 lines. So you want to read the line one by one. This is your choice. You need to create a script actually. So that's why I'm telling you. So look here. So how you can read the file? Cat command. Basically you can display the file, right? So very nice idea, cat. But file should be the first parameter. And what is the first parameter? $1. Very good. That means you are pick the file as a first parameter. Okay, now your choice, what operation you want to do. Let's see, pipe. Read the task, try to print out the n line of the file. So which command will help me to read the file? Some line based on my choice. Head command. Do you remember head command? I think I discussed with you head command. Let's do that now. Head command. Head command always give the top line of any file. Okay, top row. Hyphen n, basically syntax is hyphen n, but here you can give example number n. Okay, but this n should be also the second parameter. So second parameter mean to say $2. Okay, so your task is solved. Okay, now let's try to save it. You see, it looks like a complicated, but we made it very easy. How to execute it? But here, what should be given? Name of the file. What is the first file? This is my example. You can take an example. This is my first file. Now the second parameter should be the n. I told you n. Example 1. What will be the output now? Simple. What will be the output now? Got it?
Well,
10, 12. It's okay. So basically 2 lines. So it will work for every file. You want to test it? So look here. Change the input file. What is the input file again? Math.sh. So what will happen now? It will give you the first 2 line of code from your math file. Can you see? First was the interpreter, second was the blank. Let's see. 3. You understand what is happening in the computers right now? So this script is working for all file in the system. Is okay for you? So this way you can do that. Okay. Now try to change a little bit the script. Just like a head command, you can try opposite command, tail command. Okay. So how we can use the tail command? Same way, just change it. And it is almost done. Okay. So what we can write here and save it. So now you will see what happens now. Let's see what is my file name. Cat name. And here, what is the script name? What was script name which I created? Yes, great. And then after input file, this is my input file. Now my n value, example here, 1. What should be the output now? Super. That's all. So you understand what is happening in the computer. So same way you can change your script whatever you want. Okay, but in the real life, you will have not 3 numbers. You will have 1,000 numbers. Very quickly, I try to do that. 1,000 number, not I will do, but you will see how I do that. So example here, how we can do that. Example, Vim, open it. Okay, so what to do? Very quickly, how to do that? Copy and paste. 3 YY. And here, you see here. You see here. You can notice here. I don't know how many numbers are there. That's all. Okay, now I want to save it. Okay, now you want to check how many lines are there. Cat and WC, maybe I will teach you later on, but think about here. 138 lines. That means 138 numbers are there. Very true, right? So in the real life, you will have such a way. Okay, now please go to the task number E on the same section. Task number E. So what is the here? So here, because every task is connected to there, I put it here. So task number A, we almost done. Look here, task number A. What is telling us a script which can do the same thing, first and last line, but need to be sort the values. That's why we need to put a new command in the picture. What is the command? Sort. Can you see here? This command I will use, but I will give you the very nice bash which I like most. You can join command in a grouping like this here. Okay, try that. And here, so my 2 commands are okay. So it is the same task which I did, but here I can use again the pipe. So next I want to sort alphabetically, sort command. And sort command will basically work for both. Example, you have a numbers, and if you have some words, example, apple, grapes, anything, whatever you have. Okay, I told you Linux numbers and words are the string. It is true, right? So think about here. So because in this example, I want to work with which file? Number file. So I need to use a one important switch. Which switch? -n. What is n? Numeric. Okay, so you can go to the manual and you can read. If you have a words file, example, apple or something like that, there is no number. Don't need to use -n, especially for the numbers. Okay, so it will done. And next, you want to do more. There is a example paging. I should say paging. Example, one time you can see only maybe 24 line you can count in a screen. Then you can go more. So you can pass a which command more. That's all. Your task is solved. So now example, let's see if I give here 10. What will be the what is the meaning of that? If I give now, what is the output?
The first 10 and the last 10.
First 10 line and last 10 line, but sorted.
So from
Look here. Okay. So you see how script helps. But now what happened now? Because now you will see why I put the more command. Now if I give 20, so what will happen? Or maybe 15, 16. What will happen? Obviously it will show 16 plus 16, 32. So you see here more. That's why more is coming into the picture, right?
What did you run?
Nothing, just I script it. So you see more. So Linux also give the more, and you do enter and you will go page by page. This is called the paging actually. So guys, let me know. Is it good for you? It's okay for everybody? Check please.
So what does more do again?
More will show you the paging, one page at a time. It don't care how many lines, maybe 24 lines, think. One page at a time.
So one page is 24 lines.
Look here. I want to show you. We have a, which I will teach you, get content and password. So get content password, it will look for which file, password file, and see here. Oh my God. Think about, that's why more will help me. Can you see? You got it? Why I'm using more? So I directly use more in my script for that. So let me know, is good for you? So what was the script name? This one. So can you short this script more? This is, I made a big script. Can we short more script? So here, idea is to be, because always you can remove such a thing. Cat, remove the cat, because I don't want to use here. So what we can use here, directly give a command here, head -n, and then after $2, and you can decide $1. What is the $1? Your file. You see, cat is no more required. So there is not a problem. You can use that. But what will be the output? That's all. That means it works. I try to shorter the script code. So you realize. So first time I told you it is a real way, and you can solve whatever you want. Okay, now please go to the next section. Next section come into the WC. WC, what is WC? Very important. In examination, in homework, definitely it will solve the task. Sure. So how I can use that? I will create a short script, vim count.sh. Knowingly I give the name count, so it will help me. So I want to make a counting script. It is a very huge script. Let's see here. So first line, always you can use bin bash. It is optional right now because we are in the bash. Look here. Okay, so what we wanted to use here, you can see here example, the task number A. So task number A, like this. So how to use that? Write a script which can count how many file and folder are in your current location or directory. Do you remember? In the beginning one session, I teach you so many commands. So you can use such a commands here. So very good practice. Try to use in this way. Total, how to say total files, because Linux create the total files. So total files, how you can print ls command. You remember ls command, ls, and then after example, I can use a pipe. After pipe, there is a WC command. WC mean to say word count, and -l. L basically for the number of row. Okay, now I told you in echo, if you are using any command, put in the, put in not dollar, put here in command substitution. Look here. Yes, very nice. Now it is very nice. Okay. This is called the like a command substitute. But you remember previously we can put any variable here, but here no need. So task is solved. Can you execute the task? What was the script name? 7 files. Okay. Look here. Oh, sorry. What was the script name? Count. Great. Look here. Okay. So I hope it will be very easy for you. But task will be not like the same. I will give you the some server level task, which I will do now. Example 1 by y here. Okay, so I wanted to do some more. Example here. Total folders. How to count the total folders here? Okay, for that, I want to tell you first example here. Let's go out. So you remember in the beginning, I told you try to use LSL and you will see such a result. Okay, please look here in the first vector. Yes, it is a file. True. So I want to mk dir test. So what is the output now? Can you see? Notice here. D. So my target is now folder. I want to count the folder. So can I search this D? Specifically D. The line start with D. So that's my idea. So what I can go count, insert. So here I should put something here. There is an important command. Maybe it will come later on. That's important because grep command. Do you remember? Maybe I use somewhere grep for the pattern searching. So I will use a regular expression. This cap mean to say start with D. The line will start with the D character. Okay, so then it will count. Okay, now here let's try to see. I can also write here simple file or maybe a regular file. So what should I write here? I will take your opinion. Yes, grep hyphen. It's good. Here. Oh, great. Please put a hyphen L. True. Please do that because without L we cannot see. Okay, very good. And here also, don't worry, it is also here. Please try. So try please guys here. It's good now. It looks better. Now let's I will use such a line later on. Okay, now see what will happen. Different variant you can see. It's okay now. So you can see. So same way you can do such a task very easily. So let me know, is it working at your terminal? Everybody try please. Last try to do that. Example, last one I will use here. Total shell files, scripting files. How we can count? Grep. But with grep, we have to be tell the system look for the .sh file. Okay, so you can write a .sh file. Okay, and you can try here. Show there are 6 shell file. Check it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is true. So you can use such a way very easily. Try please. Look here. So similarly, go with the text file, go with the zip file. Think about. Okay, so you can, but no need to do now. Just try to see the technique, how we solved it.
Does the grep command only take from the beginning of the word?
No, if you want to go with the ending of the word, you should use the some other characters, regular expression.
No, let's say like I do grep. I can be like what will that be searching for?
This will search for the line start with the D. Similarly, you can search the ending with the D. It is also possible.
But also for the grep?
Grep is a very nice command for searching, but you have to make according to your choice how you can search from the beginning, from the last, from where.
So if I don't use that thing, I don't know what that's.
You know, this is a regular expression, a regular reges. We call reges. Every programming language use the reges. High level language also use reges. I have my different detailed videos. I will share later on if you are interested in detail. I made it, but I will give you later on. Okay. So let me know. Is good for everybody? So now you can do. Now I try to do some server level scripting, which we can do. Okay. So let's try to see here what I can do here. I can write here. So task A, almost we are done. So here, I can write here count server users. So basically, in examination point of view, we are interesting to work such a way. Think about so server user. So you can find your task list, maybe the task number D, E, F, or somehow you can see. I try to make quickly. So look here. So very good, super. So total logged in user. So just change this one and try to use who. Okay. And then after not total, we can write a complete total users who are not logged in. So that you can see the task number F, I think we use a get and command, and get and command always use with the password file. This is a file, password file, which store the whole user information. You can explore with the which command get entry, get end. Okay. So, and here you can also try to be put it slash here, and it will solve your problem very easily. So get end command will help us. Okay, so get end command.
Well,
basically it will try to find out the users here, and then we will see what is the result here. What is the script here? Look here. 20,000 users.
I don't know if I should do this.
So can I open the again script?
By changing the password of the PC.
It's not a problem. Just Control C and do that.
It doesn't Control C.
Control C signal. Can you see right now?
Doesn't work.
Close it and again log in, please. And look here, total users 20,000. Right? But what about the real user? A real user mean to say, example, sometime I can log in from different sessions. In that case, what we should do? What should I use? Total logged in. I should say real user, not a duplicate user. So what should I use here, guys? So let's go back first on the terminal. Who command? You know who command? And do enter. We have a logged in user. Okay. But maybe one user can be different sessions. Who knows? I want to check. So how we can check from a different session? So better to understand the script. Now pipe, and after pipe, I want to print this column. After that, what is this? Space. I want to remove the space. How I can remove the space? Which command? Cut command. Very important command, cut. So username in which column? First F1. Right? Now I want to cut the space. D mean to say not a directory here. D mean to say delimiter, okay, space, and do enter, see the result. I can have only the one column, okay. Now I want to sort. Can you see right now? It will sort alphabetically. Okay. Now I can find a unique number, unique user, unique.
Yeah.
It will give me the unique. And now before unique, try to see example -l. What does it mean? It will give me the count the line. Can you see? 33. But if I put a unique, maybe it will be same or maybe it will be different. Let's see. 28. That means 3 persons are there who are logged in different sessions. Okay. You understand what is happening here?
So
And you want to count it here. You have a lot of switches. Go to the manual, man, unique. Manual is a help. So I example -d. What does it mean? D mean to duplicate. Remember, every command has a different syntax and option. So can you see this D mean to say not a directory. This D mean to for the delimiter, spaces, comma, colon, something like that.
why did it change from 33 to 28?
Because here some people logged in. Example, if you remember in my process session, I logged in different sessions. That's the same. So it can be duplicate. Think about. So what will the output here? If I pass a D, 4. You know, every time the people can be changed. I don't know who are going to log in, maybe another lab, who knows? Okay, so what is the output here? 23 unique people. So you can understand what is happening. So the real command is this one. Can I use such a command in my script? What is the command? This one. So here, I will use the same command here. It's good now. I put it here. Can you see right now? Guys, please have a look here. It is very simple, nothing complicated. Just you need to use a pipe and try to connect in your script. So now you will see the result. Result will be in front of you. Script name. So it was a spelling mistake. It should be D, but not a big deal. You can do that. Okay. So please try to see what happens. So please try to see what I did here. I can change my language here. It's okay. So dear students, let me know, is it working for your terminal? Is there any problem or are you facing any issue? Check please. Now I try to give you the task WC. Can you see under WC? Try to do the task number B, C, and D together. B, C, and D. It is the same which I use today, but I use for the server, but you can use with the file. Use with the file only. Try please, if you can try. This is the actual task you can do, which I discussed with you. You can try. Here. So what I can write here, example, echo, and here, what I can write here, total char. I want to find out the total characters in the file. And here you can give a command here. So the moment suppose you want to remove this line, okay, because I don't want this line should be work. Look here. Okay, and your file should be, this is your choice. cat $1. This is your choice actually, what you wanted to do. So here WC hyphen, for character we should use M. Can you see? It will count how many characters in my number file. You can check please. So M option will help me to find out the characters any file, but file you can see I took from the parameter. So somebody can ask you take a file from the keyboard. Think about it is also possible. Okay, now what about the bytes? How we can count the bytes? Because you know one character equal to 1 byte. So it should be the same. But what will be changed? What will be changed? Very good. Minus. Think. This is only for the practice. C. Because you know, when I was student, I was thinking, oh, C should be the character, but C is for the byte here. Okay, M for the character. Okay, and one more. Words. What about the words? Very good. You see, just we are changing our options and it will solve the problem. Okay, and last is the lines, or we can say the row, which was important, which I discussed in the beginning. L. Very simple. Okay, and many more you can do. You see here, so it will solve the problem. You can count anything. It's okay. So your script is good for any file which you want. So guys, let me know. This basically counting such a options are okay for you. Now let's go to the next section. Very important. That is the again important some cut or T command. So let's try to do the task number A, B, C. I think it is same one. You can try. Let's go with the E task. The task number E. Can you see your document? The page number 4. Page number 4. Task number E. Under the section cut and T. So what I can go here. So VIM. So I want to tell you example cut T. You know, this is for the practicing. You can give any name you want. So here. So can you see right now? What is the task is here in front of you? It is telling you use the so many commands together. So what we have to do, write a shell script which lists out only the login name of all user. Don't use the who command. It is written. What you will use get and password. Okay, but result should be not on the screen. Result should be in the new file, and new file you can create very easily. Last week I told you very important option. This can help you. What was this? This was the output redirection is helping. But let's try to use get and password. It was written in your help. So get and password you can try. And then after pipe and what you want to cut. So it is written here. You need to cut the login name. And first of all, you have to understand where are the login name. In who command, I told you, I have given the example. But what about the get and? Let's try to go get and, right? And here password. Okay, and do enter. So where is the login name? Which column? Again, the first column. It is true, right? So now we use again what? The pipe. Okay, so we need to use the pipe again. But here I will use a hyphen D. Cut command hyphen D. And you know what was the hyphen D? Delimiter. So remember here after the username, can you find such a way? This is the 2 dot. It is not space. If it could be space, what should I use? Space. And okay, and F1. F1, why I put the F1? F1 mean to say field. Other way column. Look here. It is there. So problem is solved. Can I copy this command? It is copy very easily. And where is my script? Here. And I can put it here. Look here. It is almost done. We solved it. Okay. But the new thing is here. Use the important command T command. You know T command? T. Think about the T. Output goes to, suppose this is input. If go the input, output goes to the screen. Output in the visual display. Second output goes to the file. That's why T. You got it? So first look here. So right now I don't use T. So what will happen now? Let's see. So what is the script name? Like this. Okay. If I do enter, what will happen? It's list of the name. Okay. So now output goes where? Screen. But I don't want to send the screen. In that case, what will happen? Look here. Just listen to me carefully and go here. If I don't want to send here, what should I do? Which operator? I think last couple of sessions I discuss you this. So I can write here. Please don't do that. Just think. So what will happen now? Output will just send to this file. But the task is different. Task is don't use this. Use T command. Now you will see what happens. The output will go to two places. One is the screen. Second is the file. So what is the output now? What will be the output? If I press enter, output goes to the screen and also save to the file. Let's check whatever the file name. It is also there. Okay, you understand? This is the, what is this, guys? This is the T command, TEE. Okay. Okay, now try to solve the task number I. If you can do, please try. Please try to solve the task number I under the same one. Please try. So what will happen now here? So there are two numbers, N and M. Please read it and let me know, is it okay for you? So here it is telling us you need to search the pattern. So example, shell script which lists out the character between the N and M. Okay. From any file. Okay. So let's try to see what we can do. Create a file, very simple way. What we can create a file, let's see, fruit file again. Apple and which color, which fruit you want? Mango. Okay. So what we can do here, we can create a file. What is the file name? Fruit.txt. Okay. So next time you can put a different fruit, but I want to quickly do that. What happens? Fruit file, it is ready. Okay. You understand? So now I will work on this file. This is my example. You can take any other example. So what was the script name? I want to, I want to print this column actually. Only Apple I want to print. That's where the script is there. Okay, so this is my N. Think about, start from A. This is N and this is M. Okay, so I want to give this parameter, this number as a parameter. So what should I do here? So you have to think about, you have to use such a thing. So first of all, what we need to do, we first of all think about the file. Insert file. So this is your first variable. You can give any name. So suppose this is my file. File should be which parameter? $1. First of all, you can decide your parameter. Next, what you can do, think about your starting value. Mean to say range. It is n here. Start or stop, whatever you think. This is your choice. So here it should be which parameter? 2, second parameter. And this is 1 for parameter. So you can decide your variable. Your variable you can decide very easily. Okay. And then after simple give a command cut. The focus should be on which character. Please think about last time what I used -f. Okay. F was for field or column, but here I'm using C. Okay. Please see here the task is based on the character cutting. So we need to cut it. So now range. How I can put a range? Start with the n. $n. This is the second parameter. Hyphen, because you know this is syntax actually. And then after what we can do? M. Okay, this is your range. And then after the target file. What's the target file? Your task is solved. So what will happen? Dash input file. Now you have to write your range. Example 1 space here. Don't put something like that here like this because it is script. So example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see 5. You understand what is happening here? It is very simple to see. Okay. So this is guys the syntax. You can use it and you can also make a very one line. You can do it. Later, you please think, remove the variable. You can directly give a $2, $1, and $3. It is also good. It is not a big deal. Only 3 character can solve it. So that's why Linux is very nice, which can solve help of very. So guys, I hope you can do such a task very easily in your task. Okay, and you can do more things as you want. Now I'm sharing the next document. I request you please try to open the next document I'm sharing in your chat box. So you can do other tasks very easily in the same way which I did now. Okay, go to the internet and try to explore. You can do it very easily. Okay, and can you open the next documents and read it? What's there? So how many tasks we are done? Oh, it's done. Okay, now let's try to do one more. VIM search.sh. So now try to create a searching script. You want to search some data. So here, please look at task number A. Please see the task number A. What is telling to us? You need to use only 2 commands. Grep, only one command, grep with parameter. Okay, so nothing special. So practically, basic way, try to see. First of all, decide the path. So I want to decide my path. I can give the path of any data. So think about, I'm going to create a script which can search for the file in any directory, or maybe it's subdirectory, who knows? Okay, recursively. Okay, do you remember? Sometime I give the command R. Last time I given. Okay, so you can try this one, but I can use a path. So I can decide path should be which parameter. Think about $1. This is my, I can give the long path of any path which I want on the first parameter. Okay, and next you want to search any data. I can put a word or data which you think. It should be which parameter you can decide. Second parameter. Okay, you decided your variable and parameter very easily. Now pass a short command. It is written in front of you, grep command -lr. So this option for the looking for the file recursively. Okay, LR option, you can go to the manual. I told you. Okay, so there are a lot of options. Example, -C, -V, maybe some I used previously. Try. So LR, try to use that. And after LR, you want to search for the word. Word. Okay, and where? On the location. Location mean to say path here. That's all. Okay, so what will happen if I do enter? It is saved and it will be solved. So right now, example search. So now first parameter is the path. I can give the any path, but right now I'm in my current location. I can give the file which is in current location. Example fruit. Okay, now I can give the specific word which I want to search into that file. So if you remember in fruit file, I put mango or apple. So I will look for the apple. It will give me the file. If I write here, example grapes, what will the output? Nothing. You see what is happening here? So I can search anything which I want. Now the task is for understand. Let's see mkdir data. I think data is here. Or test. Yes, test is there. It is already there. Okay. So let's try to see first. rm-r, try to remove it. Okay. And try to create a again mkdir test. Okay. Now we can go to the test and create a file for practice only. Example, hi word, you are sending to which file? Example, hi.txt. Think about. Okay. Next, you can create one more file. Let's say suppose hello into which file? Hello.txt. You see here, location is different. Now come out from this location. Where your script is there. Where is the script? You see, this was the script. Right? Now here you can pass the path. So what is the path? Test. Right? This is my path. And then after under this path, I don't care whatever there. Just I want to look for which word? This word. Hi word. Okay, let's see hi. This is my target. You see, it will give me the location with the, it will tell the file, this file has this word. So now what will be the output? You see how it works. So single command can sort your idea. So guys, let me know, is it good for you? Is working for you? Okay. So similarly, you can do such a task with grep and LR more. The first section is the same. Now let's go to the next section, which is also important. TR and change characters. TR command, very important command. Okay. So how we can do that? So first of all, echo. So example, you pass a apple, it will okay. Now you want to convert into the bigger letter. How we can do? Which command? TR. So small letter, put the character set. Syntax is a character set A to Z. What is this? This is a character set A to Z because there is no more character. Okay, this is my source. So my input should be small character. What will be my output? Bigger character. What should be the output now? Apple. It is changed. So you understand? So guys, TR command can help to solve such a task. So let's see if I write here, example, suppose you put your name here in a bracket. Okay, so please try to see. Oh my God, because here, please put here such a bracket. Oh, it's not good. Let's see. Maybe here we need to put. Yes, it's good. So guys, please have a look here. So first of all, you please follow the rule. Example, this is special character. If you want to put as a constant here, so what will happen now? Look here. So this is very good now. Okay, so now in your file you have a lot of data, so you need to be fix it. You want to change with this bracket. So right now I want to change. Let's try to see. I think it should work. Can you see the syntax error? That means if you have a special character, think always put in the invited commas. Look here, this is the rule. Okay, so can you use such a way? Now please go to the task. Please solve the task number. Just a moment. Please do that. The task number A. Please hurry up. Make a script. Make a script, please. Because you please take a value as a parameter. As a parameter. Okay. BIM change dot sh. So I can give this name. Okay. And here I can put here. This is your task actually. You can see. So here the name should be on which parameter? First parameter. Okay. Now if you want to print your value of parameter, what should I pass here? Which command? Only echo. If there is a file, you should use cat. Okay. And then after tr, suppose you have obviously right now what I'm doing, the task is example A to Z. Solved. Okay. So change. Can you see what was that? It was my first parameter. Okay. Now I try to give the task. Think echo. Please create IP address like this. Okay, I put here. Okay. So create a file ip.txt. So suppose you have a couple of IP addresses, something like that. So please refresh it. I mean to say, make a good IP, maybe change the brackets. Think about. Okay, you have to change with this. Remove it. You can remove it, or maybe you can change the formation. So what you will do? Just you have to create a script. Here, it will look for this in the info file, and it will change here. Can you see? Basically, it will embed a space here, nothing else. Here as well, but we cannot see. But when you will count character, it will come. Okay, but you can change example at the rate of. You see what happens. So you understand what is the tr command? Translation, very important command. Homework and examination, which task you will solve, it will help. It will works. So guys, let me know. Is it good for you? Can you solve such a task? So guys, I hope you can do such a practicing, and almost we are done the basic of again some commands with the scripting part, some server type of scripting, and file reading, and variables, positional parameters, I should say special variable. Okay, and now next week I will directly start the programming part. That is the program structure, control structures, how we can use some cycles or decision statement like if, as, how use that, how to use a cases there, right? Like other languages, it is also possible here. Okay, and some error handling method is also important. How to use error handling, but we will discuss not now, later on. So I think it is enough for the today practicing. So whatever the task is left out, when you have a time, please go with the every task, be carefully, okay, and try to do that. It is very interesting task you can solve very easily. So please follow my practicing and you can do everything in a correct manner. But still, if you have any problem, any query, you can send me the message. I try to help you. So my dear students, thank you very much. I think it is enough for the today. See you in next lab with a new practice in more detail, more scripting part. Thank you very much. Bye bye. I'm going to stop.